Hello and good afternoon. This is another video about me upcycling this vintage travel trunk or travel chest. I seem to be using both of those words in my videos. Now, with the lid itself and the base, I am adamant that it's pine. I'm not 100% sure, but what I've noticed is with the wood, it has sort of split and cracked in places, both in the lid internally and also in the base internally. So it does need a little bit of TLC. Now, I've already stained I've already stained the lid, and I really love this colour, and I didn't want to change it. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to change the colour so it's the same as the base, or whether I'll just go over it with wood glue. So what I've actually got in this pot here is some wood glue. And the reason why I'm using wood glue for this as opposed to the decoupage and varnish glue that I'm already using for some of the internal parts of the chest, such as the shelf that goes in here, is because it is the base and it is the lid, and they are the main things in the chest that are keeping it together and need to be able to support anything that you may decide to put in this internally at a later stage. So I'm still not 100% sure how I'm doing the feet yet, but what I have noticed is when I did take off the lining paper, and this is the lining paper that was on there, so I have left some of it on where it hasn't been damaged by water or damp of any kind. I have found that this little picture that somebody has obviously drawn onto the base of the chest, and I'm thinking of maybe just keeping that there and not painting over it. So at the moment, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep that little picture there so that, you know, whoever owned this chest before, a part of them is still part of this chest. So I'm going to be figuring that out with my little boy, and we'll get back to you shortly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this composite, this mixture of glue and oil paint to do the base of the chest. With it being oil paint as well, it is going to allow this to be waterproof, which is what I want it to do and be. Obviously, with it being wood is a living organism, and it is porous to a point. And you don't always want to completely coat something that is made of wood with something else that's going to prevent it from expanding or contracting, depending on the weather. But I do need this to be solid enough to use it as a coffee table and for storage. So, I mean, that's gone on quite thick, but I am quite happy with it. And the colour, it is quite a rich colour, to be honest. It's kind of very like chestnut type brown. So I will continue with this and we'll see what happens.